You know, it's almost like your birthday with a package from China, so let's go. Yeah, so messing around with it, I realized, yeah, that was not the problem with the on and off switch. When you're going to be turning it on and off, then we're going to have a more like a weird boot up. It's kind of strange because you have an extra on and off switch over here. And that is kind of cool that it even has the music. Okay, so volume 1. Okay, I think there's only one particular thing. But that is pretty damn awesome that it have the music. Okay, so here we can choose the level. Let's choose level 1. There's no high score. Alright, so let's start it. I'm pressing this button. It's a very strange combination when it comes to how you need to navigate. Okay. Okay, so it will also take some time to actually get the next block. Yeah, there's absolutely some old school times when it comes to the Tetris. And it's a very comfortable device, to be honest. Like it's quite huge, so it's so much easy to hold, even for an adult. Okay, I'm making the bleeping sound. If something is moving. Okay, we have some extra sound effects when we're going to be having a line. Oh, completely messed up over there. Ha, we have another sound effect. But this is actually how it will work, and yeah. So with this button over here, we can just drop it instantly if you want to. But one thing I do notice, that when it comes to this huge rotation button, that you need to press it quite hard and quite often sometimes. But I'm getting used to it. So when there is no block and you're going to be moving, it will make a bleeping sound. No, that is. Alright. I'm completely messing it up from this point here. But the overall experience is kind of cool, and yeah, man, this is so cool. This should do something worldwide with all kinds of, let's say, mini games. Of course, Tetris is one of them. If you can see actually what they can make for not a lot of money. So let's open it up and let's see how this thing looks in the inside. So one of the things I wish I could buy or get in my hands is that modification kit. It has a double feeling. It's kind of cool to upgrade this thing for real 8-bit games, but take consideration there are so many cheap options out there when it comes to these like situations. And in particular when it comes to these 8-bit devices, there are so many like gazillion ways to play. So removing the screws needs to be the trick. Let's remove also the batteries. There's another thing I wanted to do. Okay, so next thing I'm thinking I'm getting my pry tool, because there is no way of getting this open that easy. Okay, all the screws are out. I think I have all of them. Yeah, so I'm guessing I need to get my pry tools to see if I can open it up. You can see that the shells are clamped together somehow. Oh, there. Yep. Alright, there we go. We need to get the pry tool and be very gentle with this. Alright, there we go. So this is what you're going to see in the inside. Nothing much, of course, because this is like prehistoric technology. I've reviewed a couple of brick games and also did in teardown, so the technology is exactly the same. Very thin wires for the speaker, the bleep bleep speaker, so I'll like to call it like that. The wires for the battery compartment. If you're going to be removing all of these barkers, I'm going to put them aside, because otherwise I'm going to mix them up, but it seems to be they are using all of the same ones. We can remove the PCB. There's only a micro switch on here, so nothing interesting to be honest. Let's see, I can just rip it out. If I'm going to be destroying it. No. Yeah, these supports are keeping this thing in place. There we go. And of course this is the same technology, but also quite interesting. So in here we're going to get ourselves the translucent looking, let's say, membranes. As you can see over here, we're going to just leave it on. Next up, the black bulb with all of the information. And what I've always found interesting, that the communication goes through these pins over here at the side, and we're actually like communicating with the display in here. So there's nothing much to see. You can just get this display out, and that's it. That's actually how the display is looking. So that's it. That's the only thing where we're going to be finding inside. The technology is exactly the same like the previous products of the brick game, but in a or chicken nugget thing, whatever, from the McDonald's. I don't eat these things that often. It's a very long time that I've been to the McDonald's, I can tell you that. A very long time ago. But in the end, this is a very cool novelty. If you're going to order this from AliExpress, it's not going to be cheap. I think in China, I'm guessing it costs a couple of dollars, or at least you're getting it for free. But unfortunate, oh man, do shut up. Oh, much better. The thing is, it's unfortunate that you need to pay quite a lot of money to get your hands on the chicken McNugget. It's kind of cool that you actually have the option to buy it now, only if it's like going to be a couple of dollars more. Thank you all for watching. Consider subscribing. Let me know in the comments what do you think of this. Are you going to be picking it up? And it will be great to see you in the next video.